Hello and welcome. Take a moment to consciously arrive in this meditation, committing yourself to this practice, bringing all of your energy into this present moment, finding a position that is comfortable and relaxed. This is a practice to connect to the vision for your higher potential. This is a practice that you can commit to doing on a regular basis or every now and again. Most likely you will receive different results and different experiences depending on where you are at each day. The vision for your higher potential is something that is always growing, always expanding, and always changing its expression to reflect where you are at now and the energy you are calibrated towards. And your higher potential is something that exists within you. It's an expression and a version of you that is what you hold the potential to naturally be. This version of yourself, this higher potential, is not dependent on anything in the external world. The only thing it is dependent on is nurturing a relationship with it, a connection with it, a way of allowing and working to bring its energy through into existence. So with this practice, we will begin to nurture this connection. As we meditate on this, we are tuning into the vibration of that reality, and we are starting to bring its energy into our awareness. And this is the first step towards bringing it into creation, into manifestation. So taking a moment to choose to connect, choosing to remain focused and present for the duration of this practice. Inviting everything else that's happening in your life to pause, committing yourself to this practice and to this focus. Before we go in too much deeper, going to take a moment to tune into the idea of bringing in our higher potential. Just allow that idea into your field, connecting in with the energy. And just allowing this idea in. Contemplating what it means to bring your higher potential into existence. And noticing if there are any parts of you that become contracted around this idea. Inviting them to soften and to relax into the idea. Let's have a moment of check-in. In this moment, we are going to propose an inquiry to ourselves. And the inquiry is, what is it that this present version of ourselves needs to let go of? What needs to be released to make space for this higher potential? And really deeply asking yourself this, asking yourself in a very real way. What needs to be let go of what no longer fits, what is not harmonious with the energy that I know that I am here to step into. And as you present this inquiry, allowing things to come up without focusing on them too much, just giving them the space to arise and to be recognized. And taking a few moments to sit here. The deeper things that may need to come up and that may need to be sacrificed for this greater good may not present themselves to you initially. So seeing if there are any bigger things that are here that you can become aware of. And perhaps in this sitting, you may just become aware of things that are ready to be released. And as you become aware of what needs to be released, you will become aware of whether it's the right time to release them, whether they can be released in this moment, in this sitting, or whether they require further attention, further action. So anything that can be released now, we will invite it to be let go of. The release and the letting go of aspects of ourselves follows our intention. And connecting in with your intention to let go and allowing it to release. Letting go, letting go, letting go. And you may notice as you're letting go, your vibration becomes lighter. Your energetic space starts to feel more airy. Your energy starts to feel more free. It's almost like you open a window and you welcome in energetic air to nourish the space. Sitting back for a moment and recognizing the increasing lightness that's coming into your field. Recognizing your energy starting to raise itself naturally as you let go. The more we let go of the old, the more we let go of heavier energies, the more space we can open up for the energy of this potential. The energy of our higher potential is going to call for a lot of space. So recognizing the lightness and perhaps taking a moment of gratitude and acknowledgement and celebration of yourself. Feeling that love that you have for who you are. Feeling that gratitude you have for your present version. Really bringing in that energy of love for the present version. And as you're bringing in this love for your present version, take a moment to see if there's any area of yourself that is in extra need of this energy. If there's any part of yourself that you need to meet in a greater way with this love, any dark corners. And if there's a part of you that gets uncomfortable with the idea of giving love to this part of you, then that is the area that is especially important to bring your loving focus and attention to in this moment. And as we bring this love to the present version of ourselves, we invite this being into greater wholeness, into greater unity with all that we are. And as we are becoming more present with who we are now, perhaps you can notice that there's a thread, and this is a thread of excitement. So start to see where this thread of excitement is for you. Start to intuit it, start to connect to it, start to bring your awareness into it. Finding that thread of becoming. Start to notice where that excitement is. And this excitement may be felt at varying levels. It may be subtle or it may be very, very strong. And if it is not yet appearing for you, just sit with this intention to connect to the excitement for the version of yourself that is emerging. Allowing this thread of excitement to open up more for you. Start to see how the thread expands and allowing it to become a stream, and let yourself follow along with it. Noticing how your energy naturally gets higher as you connect in with this excitement. Noticing the natural effervescence that comes across your being as you are tuning into this potential. And this practice is one of vision. And for a practice of vision, it's helpful to choose a point or an energy that we dial into, and then we can witness what is there for us and what there is there to be perceived. When we dial in, it's like we are opening up a network of communication, and we are opening up what is there for us to energetically sample. So this thread of excitement, this is the thread of excitement for your expansion, the excitement that you have for your higher potential. So following this excitement again, and starting to let that energy in, consciously welcoming it into all of your being, the energy of this excitement and this connection to this new higher potential. So as you are connecting in with this excitement, you may start to receive information and receive a sense of this higher potential. So now we have followed this thread of excitement to a certain point. It is time to now make a greater connection with this higher potential. Really encouraging it to be present with you in this space. and feeling the excitement rise. So welcoming in this higher potential. And it's important that we acknowledge that there is no true separation between these two aspects of you, between who you are now and your higher potential. Both exist simultaneously. The only difference is in the degree of manifestation and expression in the physical world. But on an energetic level, this higher potential is present, is alive, is here. And the more we meditate with this, the more we open up these networks of communication, the more we begin this process of bringing it into creation, bringing it into existence, and making it our lived reality. So in this space of communication, take a moment to feel the seamless unity that you have with this higher potential. And as you are consciously making these connections, notice as well what else is coming up around this. Are you seeing specific images, feelings, sensations? Are there any new knowings that are revealing themselves to you? Every time that you tune in this way, there may be different information for you. So very intentionally connecting with what's here for you now. And now let's dial a little bit further into the reality of this higher potential, holding your focus on this expression of you. And instead of thinking your way through this process, just allow yourself to intentionally place your focus and then receive information. So tuning in a deeper way to this higher potential, start to gain an idea of the quality of their reality. What does their energy feel like? Is there anything in particular that you notice? What does this version inspire in you? What is it that is standing out the most? If you find that you are not clear on what you are receiving right now, allow yourself to patiently remain present, connecting to your intention to receive the information. And I think it's helpful to know that sometimes the information that you receive is on a different level than that which we can perceive with our minds. Sometimes it is lighter than an energy that can take formation in the form of thought, whether it's mental thought or intuitive thought. And you can trust that you have received the information that you have needed to receive. And this information will make its way down to become consciously known to you in the time that it needs to. You can have trust and patience in the unfolding of your higher potential. we're going to spend a couple more moments with this energy. Seeing if this vision, this sense can become clearer, more crystallized, more energetically defined. As we work on this vision energetically, we are creating it in the non-physical realm. We are designing its templates, and we are supporting it to become manifested in a quicker way. So asking yourself if there are any final pieces that you need to receive in this practice today. And now taking a moment of pause to contemplate what stood out to you today from this practice. What energy felt the most bright? What was it that really stuck with you? And now take a moment to see if there are any commitments that you need to make to this version from your present day self. Now you know what you know. What is it that you need to commit to? That you need to express your readiness for? To let the universe know that you are available for. And when you are ready, you can make your commitment energetically. Really bringing this into your body. And when you have made your commitment, you can begin to close this practice. So bringing your awareness back into your body. And the invitation is to be meticulous with this process of arriving back into your body fully. Choosing to deeply inhabit yourself with this new energy. Reminding yourself that you are here to inhabit this vehicle to the fullest. This human expression is who you are here to be. So take your time to bring all of you here. And in your own time, when you're ready, you can open your eyes and continue your day. And with that, we will conclude this practice. Thank you for being here.